In this video, we're going to be looking at the top 5 t-shirts of the week, bringing in over $180,000 in a single month. It's going to be absolutely ridiculous. We're going to be looking at these t-shirts in immense detail. We're going to be analyzing the fonts, the design, the graphics, but as well as that, we're also going to be looking at the sales, we're going to be looking at the keywords, and we're going to be using the Google Keyword Planner tool to find out which keywords worked so well to make these t-shirts rank where they're ranking and, be able to get these ridiculous sales. So without wasting any more time, let's just get right into it with the first t-shirt. So I've got the first t-shirt up here on my computer, and the first t-shirt is 13th birthday shirt, level 13 unlocked, official teenager t-shirt. Now, a lot of people have spoken about this kind of design, saying 13-year-old kids are never going to wear this, but sometimes you'll be surprised, and clearly, as this is one of the most popular t-shirts of the week, kids do want to wear this, or teenagers I should say, do want to wear this. So having a look at the design, this is a brilliant design, and actually Juna from Detour Shirts made a video on how to create that downwards kind of colors. It was a very cool video, but either way, I mean, it's a very, very simple design. You've got level 13 unlocked, one font, official teenager, again, another font, and then you got the controller. Now this looks like a PlayStation controller, but again, there is no logos, nothing, because obviously you're not allowed to use it, and they wanted to make sure that it would pass all the checks, no trademark issues. So that's really, really cool. Now, in terms of the keywords they've used, so they've got visit the Pack-a-Punch store. So they haven't actually used keywords here in the brand, which is absolutely fine. A lot of people like to use it, but some people don't. However, they have used a lot of keywords in the title. 13th birthday shirt, level 13 unlocked, official teenager. Those are some great keywords, and you can see as well the reviews, full 5-star reviews, 386 ratings. You can also see that they've upped their price just a bit, so $16.99, which means they're earning pretty good royalties, just under $3 in royalties, which is, I mean, that's fine when you're selling this amount. All right, and then moving on to the bullets, you've got 13th birthday t-shirt, great gift idea for anyone who's turned 13 and loves computer games with vintage retro themed design. So what I like a lot about these keywords is they're not just stuffed in there like 13th birthday, teenager, kid, perfect, present. This is actually sentences, 13th birthday t-shirt, great gift idea for anyone who's turned 13 and loves computer games, full stop. With a vintage retro themed design that's taken inspiration from the 60s and 70s fashion, this tee will remain stylish for many years to come. So they're proper sentences, but they're not just keyword sentences, they're also sentences selling the t-shirt. So hopefully someone who reads that will also want to buy the shirt because of what they're reading, right? So it's just, when someone reads lots of keywords, it's a bit off-putting, but when you're reading a sentence like that, it's a lot more believable. People want to actually buy it. And then you've got, if you like this official teenager shirt, click the brand, Pack-a-Punch to view more items. So it's just telling you to, click the brand. And then if we go down into product description, again, they've got a proper product description, which is really, really good. You don't see that very often with print on demand. Now, if we're having a look at the sales, so if I click in here, let's refresh this so it's updated, we can see monthly sales are around 1,185, which means they're probably making about $3,500 to $4,000 in profit from royalties. BSR of under 17,000, which is amazing for print on demand, and then revenue of 20,000. You can see their ratings, their listing score, all of this information, and it's actually really, really cool. Now what we're going to do is, because I wanted to take this video a step further like I did with my previous video, let's have a look at 13th birthday shirt in the Google Keyword Planner tool. So let's type in 13th birthday shirt. This might not come up with anything. I'm going to put in United States. This might not come up with anything. We'll have a look. So 1 to 10,000, that's pretty cool. And then you've got official teenager shirt, 100 to 1,000. Now that's not very many. If we sort by the most, right, we can see 13th birthday shirt is 1 to 10,000, which is pretty good if you ask me. Like, that's a lot of searches every single month. And then all of these added up just helps, a lot of 100 to 1,000s. Now if we go back to their listing and look at another keyword, so they've got great gift idea for anyone who's turned 13. So Let's put in gift idea for 13. Right? If we just put that in and see what comes up, we have, oh, would you look at that? Gifts for 13-year-old boys, 10 to 100,000. Gifts for 13-year-old girls, 10 to 100,000. This is amazing. 13-year anniversary gift, 1 to 10,000. There are a lot more 1 to 10,000 now. So you can see another keyword, brilliant. Okay, now gaming gift for 13. Okay, let's see if anything comes up there. So we've got, I don't think anything came up there so much. 13th birthday shirt, gifts for 13-year-olds. Yeah, so that doesn't get as many searches, but still, right? It's not bad, right? Gaming gift gets, well, 0 to 10. So it doesn't really get many searches, but the point is, you can see that the keywords they're using, they've clearly researched them, they know they're doing well, and they're getting a serious amount of searches on Google, which translates to, you know, quite a few searches on Amazon. Now, if anyone's thinking and might ask in the comments, yes, this will work in Redbubble, this will work in Etsy, this will work in pretty much any kind of print-on-demand company. The reason why I like using Amazon so much is because Amazon is huge and there is so much data. Like all of this data here with all the numbers, it's very hard to get on other platforms. Okay, now let's look at t-shirt number 2. And this t-shirt is not really print on demand. This is an MTV t-shirt. So this is an official licensed MTV t-shirt, right? Copyright 2019. So you can see they haven't had to use keywords. They've just got MTV retro shape design logo graphic t-shirt. The reason they're doing so well is because of the brand. And that's why I wanted to include this, because this is one of the top selling t-shirts, not just in the last week, but for the last couple of months. And they have so many different styles of this MTV shirt and they're doing so flipping well. It's ridiculous. And I always want to include one like this because this proves without a shadow of a doubt that building a brand and then creating clothing, creating some sort of merchandise will do so much better than just creating a t-shirt and trying to sell it. So if we have a look at their numbers, because obviously there's not much to look for keywords, let's just quickly search over here, MTV shirt, and see how many searches that's getting. MTV shirt, and see if that's, you know, what that's doing. MTV shirts get 1 to 10,000, and then if we just put in MTV, it gets 100,000 to 1 million searches per month. So it's a serious brand. If you put in MTV Retro, what comes up there? I doubt it's going to get very many results, but you never know. MTV Retro gets, see, not very much, you know, not very much. But either way, MTV gets 100,000 to 1 million searches a month. So that's pretty cool. And if we have a look at their numbers, I mean, their numbers show you've got 3,452 sales at $19.99. So their royalties are around $5, which means they're making easily over $15,000. Now, when I say they, this is a huge company. It's not an individual doing print on demand, but they're making over $15,000 in profit from this t-shirt, $69,005 in revenue. It's a serious amount, over 1,800 ratings and four answered questions. So clearly this is a very, very popular shirt, and it has been for many weeks. Right, let's move on to t-shirt number 3. I like this t-shirt. This t-shirt is really, really cool. This is the American flag fishing shirt, vintage fishing t-shirt. I don't know why they've used t-shirt twice. Amazon don't like it, but you can see they haven't used it there, so it's fine. But basically what this is just a map with the fishing. This is not a map, sorry. This is the flag with a fishing line. And I think the design is absolutely incredible. It's perfect. You've got that grungy style effect, and it's just, I mean, you can disagree with me here, but I think this is such an easy design. It's literally just a flag that's been given a grungy border, and then one of the stripes has been taken away and been replaced with a fishing line. Such an easy design, and it's doing incredibly well. You've got American flag fishing shirt, lovely shirt. That's the brand. So they've wanted to go down the route of using keywords for their brand name, which is absolutely fine, and it's just a great way to, you know, use a few more keywords. You've then got American flag fishing shirt, vintage fishing t-shirt. So again, full of keywords, 3,076 ratings. This shirt hasn't just been top selling this week, it's been top selling for months and months. Right, in terms of the keywords over here, they haven't actually used that many. They've got our American flag fishing tee is perfect for patriots who love fishing. Express your patriotism. So you know what we're noticing here is they also used a normal sentence. They haven't just stuffed it with keywords. They've used full stops, perfect American flag fishing shirt for any gift-giving occasion, full stop. Right, great addition to fisherman's jewelry. So this is really, really interesting because a lot of these top-selling t-shirts in the last week and also the last few months, they are using actual sentences. So we can learn from that and use actual sentences for our keywords rather than just put in, American flag, fishing, perfect gift, patriots, love fishing, all those things. They've done our American fishing tee is perfect for patriots who love fishing, right? It's they've actually done sentences, and sentences make a massive, massive difference. So I think that's really, really cool. And then likewise down here in the description, they don't even seem to have a proper description, which is interesting. So if we want to just have a quick look at Google and see what American flag fishing gets, let's have a look. I mean, it might not get very many. I wouldn't be surprised if it did. It's very niche, but you never know. American flag fishing gets 1 to 10,000. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. And then American flag fishing gets 100 to 1,000. Now, if we just type in American fishing, 1 to 10,000 is American trout fishing in America. So a lot of people are searching around about fishing. Fishing is, if we just put fishing in, it will be, over 1 million probably searches a month because fishing is a huge, huge keyword. 1 to 10 million, 100,000 to 1 million for fishing, and then you've got all of this. So it's ridiculous. But then if we put in like USA fishing, right, or USA fishing t-shirt, there is so many. USA fishing 1 to 10,000. So there are so many keywords, bolstering this up into like the stratosphere of the top of the rank basically. And in terms of sales, I mean let's have a look. It's doing very, very well for something as simple as this, right? With not so many keywords, revenue is $21,900, 1,289 sales at around $3 royalties. So, they're making maybe like $3,800 per month in royalties, but that's just from one t-shirt. I mean, it wouldn't surprise me if they have this same design on other things like tank tops and tote bags and, backpacks and everything really, and hoodies and jumpers and sweaters, right? This is just 21,000 from this t-shirt, and I just think that's absolutely amazing. Right, let's have a look at t-shirt number 4. T-shirt number 4 is I'm not old, I'm classic. Right, this is just a funny car t-shirt. Again, just text, car, text. The graphic could easily be taken from Canva, Vexels, Placeit. I mean, there's so many different places. And then likewise with the font, I don't recognize this font, but if you want to, you can just take a screenshot and go to what the font. It wouldn't surprise me if this is a font from, something like Creative Fabrica or something like that. They're selling at $15.90. So you can also see all these shirts are over $16 or around the $16 mark. Some of them are going for that extra $19.99. And then in terms of keywords, let's have a look at keywords because the design is brilliant, right? It's grungy, it's perfect, it just suits the wearer like down to a T, pun intended, right? And then you've got the brand. I'm not old, I'm classic. So they've used more keywords in the brand. So a lot of people like doing that, and it really does help with the ranking. Now, in terms of the title, I'm not old, again, it's very, very similar, except they've got men's and women's t-shirts. So surprisingly, this could work for women as well. It's not, I wouldn't have assumed that straight away, but clearly it would. They got 1,599 ratings, 10 answered questions. So this, again, hasn't just been a top-selling shirt this week. It's been a top-selling shirt for a very, very long time. Now, I love this because this is really cool. Look at this, right? So in their keywords, they've got friends and family will love this funny men's birthday slogan t-shirt with a quote. Full stop. Classic car graphic makes this the perfect gift for vehicle addicts and piston heads, full stop. Amazing. So again, these sentences aren't the best sentences, but they are still proper sentences, and they're not just keyword stuffing. They're sentences trying to sell you the actual design, right? So they're trying to either convince you of buying it or tell you who it's perfect for, or kind of just get in your head and be like, this is for you. And you can see how they've done this, right? Grunge, distressed design, full stop, retro vintage look. So they haven't just, gone keyword stuffing again. And I think we're seeing that throughout all of these designs. Clearly, it makes a difference for potentially long-term sales rather than getting, a bunch of sales right now. This could be good for long-term sales. All right, let's have a look at their main keyword. I'm not old, I'm classic, right? I don't know how many searches it's going to get. It's so niche. I'm not old, I'm classic. It's hard to say what this will get. So I'm not old, I'm classic gets 100 to 1,000. I'm not old, I'm classic gets 100 to 1,000. So they don't get a crazy amount of sales, right? But then you can use other keywords that they've used. For example, men's birthday slogan tee. So you've got 40th, 50th, 60th celebration. So you can type in, 40th birthday presents, right? And I mean, this is going to get ridiculous number of searches. 40th birthday gift ideas, 10 to 100, 10 to 100,000, sorry. 40th birthday gift, 10 to 100,000. 40th birthday gift for her, 10 to 100,000. So they've used quite a lot of very, very relevant, but very, very popular keywords. So altogether, they're looking at probably millions and millions of searches every single month for this t-shirt. And it's just such a simple t-shirt. There's no way they drew that car, right? That is just a classic vector taken or bought from, a website. Right, now let's have a look at their sales and then move on to the fifth and final t-shirt and see what they're doing. So monthly sales for this t-shirt is 2,113, right? Revenue of 33,500. Now they're selling it for a bit less. So their royalties will be under $3, but still, you're looking at around 6,000, just under $6,000 per month in profit, which is no small amount of money, especially when you're talking about one design. And of course, it wouldn't surprise me if they have this design on tons of different types of t-shirts, hoodies, jumpers, everything, tank tops, especially tank tops. It wouldn't surprise me at all. So they are crushing it with this design. Right, now let's move on to the last one. And I really like this one. I thought it was really cute. This is, again, the Pack a Punch store. So this is the same as this one. And you can tell they've got the rainbow kind of idea going on here. They've got the rainbow idea kind of going on here. So it's a very, very similar style. And it doesn't surprise me that they're doing really well. They've hit on a trend. They've hit on a design style that works for them. And they are just creating designs in so many different things. And if we click visit the Pack a Punch store, we'll probably see a lot of similarities. So it's a serious store. They did the Daddy Shark one as well, right? They've got all of these designs, and they're doing amazing when it comes to merch by Amazon. They're crushing it. And again, what we want to do is learn from these people who are doing absolutely amazing. So they've got Never Forget Pluto shirt, because Pluto was downgraded to a dwarf, whatever, it doesn't matter. We're not scientists here. But either way, it's saying Never Forget Pluto, retro style, funny space science shirt, right? It's got the years. And again, Never Forget Pluto t-shirt, great gift idea for someone old enough to remember Pluto as a planet, right? And it's perfect. These are sentences, and what's so cool about this sentence is it's perfect gift idea for someone old enough to remember Pluto as a planet. So anyone who is old enough, right? So even me, right, who's reading that will immediately have a connection with this and be like, I'm old enough, I think I'm going to buy this. That's what they're trying to do. They're trying to get into your head. This is all very specific kind of sales copy. Sales copy is very important when it comes to selling anything from, product, digital courses to tools. Sales copy is everything. And these people seem to be very, very good at sales copy. And then if we put in, Pluto shirt, let's have a look at what comes up in terms of Google. 100 to 1,000. Pluto, never forget, 100 to 1,000. Pluto t-shirt, 100 to 1,000. If we just put in Pluto, how many searches would that get? Pluto gets 100,000 to 1 million, right? Pluto planet gets 10 to 100,000. Pluto not a planet gets 10 to 100,000. So again, a lot of very, very relevant and popular keywords that are helping this shirt really, really get a lot of sales. So how many sales is this shirt getting? Let's refresh this and have a look. $19.99, which means their royalties are over $5. They're selling 1,571. So they're selling, over $7,500 in profit per month from this shirt. And when you take that into account with this one, right, selling this amount, you know, 4,000, these people are not making a small amount of money with print on demand. They're making a hell of a lot of money. It wouldn't surprise me if they're making 20, 30, or even 40,000 a month across all of their t-shirts. Probably even more than that. I'm lowballing it. But you can see they're selling at $19.99 and their revenue is 31,000. But because they're selling at $19.99, they have a high royalty and they're getting a lot of sales. So their profit is also really high. And I love this. I love doing this research and sharing it as well, because there is so much we can learn from what these people are doing, because these people are like genuinely the masters of print on demand. They know down to a T, again, no pun intended, what is working, what isn't working. And all we have to do is kind of not copy them. We don't want to like copy their design, stuff like that. But what we can copy is the way they use keywords, the way they sell, the words that they use, all of those kind of things. It's just brilliant. It's really, really brilliant. And there is so much we can learn from these people. So that is it for today's video. I hope you liked this video and you learned something from these top 5 t-shirts. I'm gonna definitely do more videos like this, just because, well, personally for me, I love learning from top sellers. I think it's so useful, so I may as well video it and share it with you. And if you did like this video, please smash the like button. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please hit that subscribe button. I am so close. I'm on 47,300 subscribers. I'm so close to 50,000 subscribers. So if you like my videos or you want to go check out any of my other videos, please hit that subscribe button and help me get to 50,000 subscribers. Thank you, and I'll see you in tomorrow's video.